Bye, James. Driveway. Burn a bush, burn a bush. Tell me this, I turn a kush. What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, Mother's Day show, man. Everybody out there, hey, got your moms, your wives, your girlfriends, you know what I'm saying? Go get them some flowers or something, my guys. But little Sunday game 7 show. We only have one game, man. They told me that the Warriors is gonna be playing today, but I believe they're headed to Cancun over there. But regardless to that, see what I'm saying? We do have the Celtics versus 76ers. Game 7, dig what I'm saying? Let's fucking do it. In this one, man. What's up with y'all, man? AOD, Aroma Fresh, Anthony View. I see y'all, my guy. Chris West, everybody, man. I see y'all in here. What up, Sid? What up, Prodigy? Like I said, I'll be on here probably about 10 minutes. I didn't bet the game. I'll tell you that right now. Maybe we could find some looks. I did have a dream about this game. It's crazy to say. A couple of days ago, I did have a dream about this game, man. So for whatever it's worth, my guys, let's see what the hell's going on in this one, man. Let's go over here to the streets of Boston in this one. We got the Celtics laying 6.5 points at the house versus the Philadelphia 76ers, my guys. Getting 6.5 points here on the road. Total sitting at 201.5. We know game 7s usually go under, guys. This total is low as hell, though. You know what? I'll tell you right off the bat what the dream. My dream was that the Celtics had won. It's crazy, but I'm pretty sure the score was 105-98. Tyrese Maxey had a chance to he had a three. He took a three like at the buzzer to try to get like the people to cover. This is when the line was at 7, but it was crazy. I had a dream that they won by exactly 7 points. No lie. It was 105-98. Maxey took a three at the end to basically try to make the game closer. But that's what I dreamed. You dig what I'm saying? So just telling you that right now. But if we're looking at the game, we know the Celtics got down 3-2, right? Then they went in Philly, got that big win. Now you head to game 7 at the house. I did see that Scott Foster's ref in this game, whatever bullshit that's supposed to mean. James Harden is like 1-9, some shit like that with Scott Foster. All this shit doesn't really matter to me, in my opinion. It matters about who's making shots. We've seen time and time again when the Celtics are making shots, when they're hitting their threes, it's really tough to beat them. When they're not making them, then they beat themselves, right? So it's all on about can the Celtics make their shots. This is an early game as well, right? So I'll be honest, like usually when it's an early type game like that, I like to lean towards a team that's not that heavily reliant on the three-point shooting, in my opinion. I like to go with the team that likes to get to the rack, you know what I'm saying, get to the paint, get the easy buckets, because when you shoot a lot of threes, your rhythm might not be there in super early games. You see what I'm saying? So I'll be honest, man. If I'm betting this game, even though I said I had a dream Celtics win by 7, I'm kind of leaning towards taking the points here. It's a super tough game. I know it's game 7. Everybody wants to bet it. See what I'm saying? It's one game on. They're going to find some props. If I'm betting aside, I probably would lean towards the Sixers. Maybe Maxey makes that 3 at the end, and then they end up losing by 4. I see a scenario where the Celtics can win this game by 3 or 4 points. It's a little bit closer than people expect. And on the other end, right? Do we trust the Celtics? Do we trust? We know Doc Rivers is not the best in game 7s, but this is also Joe Mazzulla, right? So he made the adjustment in game 6 going with Robert Williams. He'll probably do the same thing here, but now the Sixers are ready for that. Now they get to game plan for Robert Williams and Horford starting at the same time. It's more defense for the Celtics, but it is less offense. See what I'm saying? And the spacing is a little bit different on offense as well. So if Doc Rivers can figure it out, if he can somewhat outcoach Joe Mazzulla, it would not surprise me at all. Usually in a game 7, never could really talk you off taking the points as well, to be honest with you, man. So like I said, I didn't bet the game. I know people would love like to force a bet on this one. Personally, I'm not gonna do it. I would lean to the, it's crazy, it's a slight lean. I lean to the 76 in this one. It's crazy to say. It wouldn't be surprised if they won it outright, but that would mean that Embiid would have to show up in a huge way. His points prop is at 29.5. I know his rebounds is at 10.5 as well, if I'm not mistaken. I'd be looking at either Joel Embiid points or his points and rebounds. I feel like that's really their only pathway Obviously, Harden can go crazy, but game seven, I'm not really trying to trust Harden, even though they did have 2 days of rest in between this one. I feel like Embiid is the engine that makes the Sixers go. It's that simple. If he doesn't go for 30 points here, I don't even see them having a close chance of winning this game, man. So I know they got Robert Williams, Horford on them. Embiid has to do what he do, man. Get to flopping, get to the free throw line, right? I'm leaning Embiid in this one, man. And like I say, the Celtics, they're a wishy-washy type of team. You see Tatum come out there on edibles last game. I don't know what was. I know he turned it up in the fourth quarter, but my guy came out there on some edibles or some. Jaylen Brown kind of took a little slip and fall. What if Jaylen Brown doesn't look 100% in this game? He took a little slip there on the court. He banged his left knee real nice, like up against the court. So I'm saying it's not even the same as you banging knees with a person when you bang it up against the court. He was feeling it afterwards, man. So let's watch for that. Let's watch to see if Jaylen Brown's 100%. Let's see if Tatum shows up in this game, right? So that's the game right there, man. See what I'm saying? Not the edibles, yeah. Now, Cuz was on some, man. I saw Tatum was on some other shit. You see what I'm saying? So I'll tell you right now, if I'm betting the game, super small lean, I'd lean to the Sixers, man. Obviously, it opened at 7.5. It got hit down to 6.5. I kind of agree with the move here, to be honest with you guys. I kind of agree with the move. If I'm betting it, I probably just take the points and live with the results on the total. I know everybody's taking the under. I got a slight lean to the over, man. I do. First half over and full game over. I feel like if the Celtics, their path to success has always been running and gunning. They want to run and gun versus the Sixers. And what do the Sixers want to do? If you got Robert Williams out there, you want to space the floor a little bit more, like with Niang. You see Doc Rivers went to Niang over PJ Tucker there. I like that move. Niang is going to give you a little bit more offensively. He can still do the same thing that PJ Tucker can defensively as well. So I'm saying PJ Tucker probably a little bit better defender, but Niang is a lot more younger. He can run and gun with the Celtics. So those little changes like that is the reason why I would probably trust Doc Rivers over Missoula, man. This guy, Missoula's cool. He's gotten them this far, but personally, I don't think he's an NBA caliber coach. Maybe for a team like the Rockers or something like that, but for a team that's trying to go to the Eastern Conference Finals, it's crazy to say I actually trust Doc Rivers a little bit more in this spot. Excuse me. If the Celtics do win by margin, it'll be because of the players. It won't be because of the coach. I'll tell you that, man. So let's see if Doc Rivers can cook something up. I do slight lean to the Sixers here. Obviously, it was a lot better at +7.5, +7, especially according to my dream. Celtics winning by 7, but Maxey did have a shot at the end to give it a chance. Let's see what happens. If this game ends 105-98, it's just gonna be the craziest shit ever. I didn't try to dream it. It's just how the cookie crumble. You see what I'm saying? So, what are y'all liking in the chat in this one, my guys? I see him be feeding off the charity stripe today. That's very possible, bro. It's very possible. Trust Doc Rivers. He thinks that's funny. What about Sixers first half? Yeah, I couldn't talk you off Sixers first half, my guy, at all. What up, said my guy? I think it got too low. Nah, that's a fact. I think the total is a little too low here, my guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know because like game seven unders is a thing, but it's really to the point where like it's like they dropped this shit 10 points. I know last game was what 95-86. You could see a repeat of that. You see what I'm saying? But I do think personally, I think the first half probably has the best chance to go over. But 105-98 play those lottery numbers. They say Missoula make them nervous. Yeah, I feel like the first half over is probably a little bit better look because the second half could really slow down. But I'm telling you, I'm leaning first half and full game over, guys. I didn't bet this game. I didn't force a bet. I'm really just doing a show for the people. It's Mother's Day. I'm finna go chill. You see what I'm saying? Eat some good food. But any questions in the chat before I get out of here, my brother? You say Brown over points. I mean, I like the thought process, but he did bang his knee pretty bad last game. I'm wondering if he's even 100%. See what I'm saying? I'm taking over if I lose. I can live with it. Yeah, that is it's extremely low over, my guys. Over and under, man. So let's get up out of here, man. Any other questions before I get out? Like I say, if I'm betting the game, I do lean to the Sixers plus the 6.5. Game seven is a hard game to bet, man. Can the Celtics get it done by double digits? You damn right. I'll tell you this: if the Celtics making their threes, guys, they can blow anybody out. If they're missing them, they could lose this game outright. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Sixers already beat them 2 times in Boston, guys. So it's not like it's out of the norm if the Sixers won this game. It's not out of the norm. I know game 7 usually, especially with this amount of points, I'd probably just take the points, guys. But like I say, I did not bet this game. I did not bet this game, guys. Early thoughts on Lakers game 1. I need to look into it more. Lakers been still in game 1s. This particular situation, I probably lean different in game 1, to be honest with you. I kind of lean different in game 1, and I kind of want them to. That way the Lakers series price can get a lot better and all that. But Nuggets, they have a really good home court advantage, man. It's all about, I think it's going to take a little time for the Lakers to really figure them out. But Lakers definitely have more depth. And that one, I'll talk about that one in more in depth on Tuesday. Maybe I'll have a dream about that game between now and then. But I'm just here to let you know how I'm looking at the game, my guy. Complete toss up, best to take points. I agree. No, it's a fact. Road team is 4-2 in this series. That's a fact as well. That's a fact as well, my guys. But yeah, Scott Foster special here. A lot of people are kind of talking about that Scott Foster is against Harden and against Doc Rivers in this one. I don't know, man. I don't know. I do lean Sixers here, guys. If I'm betting this game, I'll probably taking the points, man. I'd be interested to see if the Celtics coming out firing on all cylinders. That's when they play their best basketball. When they're hitting the threes, you see what happened in game 6. Marcus Smart started off hitting threes. Derek White, Malcolm Brogdon started going crazy. They hit the threes early too. Their guards started off hitting like 9 threes. You see what I'm saying? If this early start, if it's affecting the Celtics, they're not hitting the threes. They get behind from the Sixers here. I'd worry. So that's the game right there. Celtics hitting their threes, live bet them. If they're missing them, I'd live bet the Sixers in this one. I lean Sixers plus 6.5 full game. At first half, I'd lean to the over. Full game, I'd lean to the over as well. And then if I'm taking a prop, I'm looking at Joel Embiid over 29.5 points, and then over his either just over points or just over rebounds, or you can combine them, points and rebounds. I believe that's around 40 and a half, because it's basically his points 29.5, rebounds is 10.5. I think the Sixers have no chance if the MVP does not show up tonight. He's shown like he took the brace off. He has more energy. I feel like Joel Embiid goes for at least 30 points tonight, guys. So those are my looks on the game. Like I say, I just did the show for the people here, let you know how I'm looking at the game. I don't force a lot of bets. If it's something I'm really liking, I'll let you know. If I don't like it that much, then I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? My dream was that the game was 105-98. So for whatever reason, but Maxey did have a three like at the buzzer. He took a shot at the buzzer, basically like for the cover or not. So it's gonna be crazy if that shit come down. That I didn't try to dream it. That's just what happened, guys. That's the info. I do this shit for you guys, man. So I'm saying I'm sorry I didn't have an official play, but like I'm just keep it real. I didn't bet anything today, guys. So I'm just doing the show for you guys. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We'll be back on Tuesday. I might do a show tomorrow with our guy Rob, but definitely gonna be back Tuesday for Nuggets, Lakers game 1. We will win, my guys. Let's get this cash, man. We out. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Hope you have a great day, great weekend, all that good stuff. Back on Monday or Tuesday for sure, my guys. We out. Let's go. Hope you guys catch.